Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here. Today I was at well, I guess it wasn't today, but I was at a local game shop and I came across this little gem here, Colt Super Express. Now I don't know if you know, but Colt Express is a much larger game, and it's based on this idea of having like an Old West train heist type of mechanic. And in Colt Express, they have a cardboard train that you could build, basically to create like a 3D train or a set of train cars, and then you'd have standees of all these characters and these and basically you're using a hand of cards that say like shoot or turn or move to a different train car or something along those lines, to try and be the last man standing. So Colt Super Express is basically the same game, except they make it more travel worthy. So we have meeples instead of standees, and our train car here, instead of being a 3D cardboard train car, is just going to be a set of cards. And then you're still going to get that hand that helps you decide whether you want to fire at somebody or go down a level or so on and so forth. It also includes a couple of extra cards that I think come with expansion packs. Now, I do want to say that I think Colt Super Express does not come with nearly the same number of characters, especially considering that in Colt Express you can get a couple expansion characters. But as far as like bringing Colt Express with you while you're traveling, if you have like if you're camping or something like that this is a great option, and I died when I saw it because it's super cute. So we're gonna take a look at what's inside here. It's very simple, but it is basically the Colt Express game except in a much smaller package. So we have the rules right here. Okay, we're just gonna show that off, and you can kind of see the similarities here. I'm sure there's some minor differences. And then this is the rules for the reflex card, and on the back of that we have the rules for the horse card. And then the rest of it is basically the cards and the meeples. So here we have the meeples all here. Now, if I remember correctly, in the original game, or the bigger game, I should say, there were actual standees that represented your characters. So in this one, we have meeples, and they're pretty cool, not gonna lie. So then we have the cars. Here's the engine, and then all the train cars. And this is what you would build the train in the normal game, or again, I should say the bigger game. In the bigger game, you're going to actually build a 3D train. So that's pretty cool. Then we have this, what I think is the first player token. And then they divide each of the hands into the different characters. So as you can see, this is Tuco. Then we have May. Then we have Ghost. We have Doc. Django. Cheyenne. Bell. And then the last couple of cards are just going to be the horses and the reflexes of each deck. So we have Tuco's horse and reflex. We have May's horse and reflex. We have Ghost's horse and reflex. We have Doc's horse and reflex. Sorry. Django. Cheyenne. And then last but not least, Belle. So it has this extension. I think that there's an expansion for that for the bigger game. But yeah, and then of course we have like the inside of this box, which is really neat. They did a good job on that. Essentially, I think when I saw this, I was just like, oh wow, that is super cool. It'd be really great to... I've always been interested in Colt Express, but in the bigger form of the game, it was a little bit harder for me to see that coming to the table as often. So having this like travel type where I could take it if we wanted to go camping or something like that, or if we're at a convention, hotel room, you name it, this thing is much more portable. And I just thought it was really cool because it's basically the same game in a much smaller box. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more express than Colt Express is, but all in all, it's just as far as I can tell, it's the same experience, just on a much smaller scale and possibly in a faster format. So that is Colt Super Express. Again, I wasn't gonna do this as a video, but I just thought it was such a cool thing. So I had to bring it as a video. If you have any comments about it, please leave them below. Maybe you can tell me if this is all the characters or if there's supposed to be more. I'm sure they're probably not going to come with any expansions for this, but you never know. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I'm working on a Patreon now, so if you guys feel inclined to support me to help me bring more of this content to you, that should be up and running pretty soon. And until next time, guys, peace.